Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I was waiting for a Shock to say hello.
Oh, hello everyone. This is Lightning Rod Productions, Lightning Rod Let's Plays, whatever.
Lightning Rod Gamers, Lightning Rod Archives, Lightning Rod.
Okay.
This is Lightning Rod.
Let's explain what.
I'm Blaze05.
And I'm Shock44.
And here we have...
I'm the TheSuperGameFreak. Yay.
And next... Yeah, and...
One guy
K-Canon.
shy.
K-Canon and Monkey D. Luffy.
Yes, we have more people than usual
Well,
here this
his
time.
username on YouTube is Digimon World 123, but whatever. We just call him Monkey.
Yeah.
We call him Monkey. We call him Monkey because he is a monkey. He's our little funny monkey.
Yeah.
Anyway, in case you can't read titles, this is about Sonic Lost Worlds, not about monkeys.
But why can't we talk about monkeys? Tails is practically a monkey.
What?
No, he's not.
Tails is practically a monkey.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
But he's so agile.
He's a what?
Okay, let's just quickly go to the first topic, the story.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go in order. So, Shock, what do you think about the story that we got so far?
Well, isn't it like there's 6 deadly characters and they're trying to...
Okay, basically what we know about the story is that it's a deadly 6 that are pretty much going to take over Sonic's world. So Sonic comes in and kicks their asses.
Isn't it? Just,
Actually,
but isn't
yes.
this more of a lost world, not actually Sonic's world?
It's not Sonic's world. Sonic and Eggman are finding themselves in this new world. I think it was called the Hex World. And that's where the Deadly Six come from.
Okay, is Tails going to be in here? Because I remember seeing Tails in a screenshot, but like...
I think Tails was confirmed.
Okay.
But not playable. Okay, story.
Not playable,
what do you think
obviously,
about,
of course. You know how Sega is nowadays. They're gonna let Tails be playable.
Shock. What do you think about the story?
It sounds like a good concept. I can already see like what the cutscenes might be like in my head for the story, but I've heard that Eggman's gonna help Sonic out, which would be interesting. Like,
okay,
Eggman's actually going to help fight against these Deadly Six or something. I don't know. I don't know what I've heard exactly, but yeah, it sounds pretty good. I like the way the world looks, and I kind of like the concept of we'll get into that when we talk about the graphics and gameplay.
Okay, what I think about the story, yeah, I think it's completely different from what we used to get of Sonic. That's the first thing that's new, and I'm the kind of guy who likes when people try something new. So I think this is going to be a pretty interesting story, and with Eggman helping, that's going to be interesting, really.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm saying interesting a lot, but I can't really think of another word.
Intriguing.
Intriguing? Yeah, intriguing.
No, I never used that word in my entire life.
That's the word!
Ah!
But yeah, I'm looking forward to the game. I'm gonna get the Wii U version. Next up, Game Freak. What do you think?
Well, from what I've read, that Eggman is at the beginning. Eggman is trying to like make the Deadly Six work with him. Seems like take over the world, something like that. But kind of like how I've seen in other games like Unleashed and
All the games.
Sonic Adventure, or whatever he's trying to unleash or take over the world with betrays him. But I do like how this isn't like implemented at like the very end like most of the other games are. Or he actually comes to Sonic like asking for his help. Well, I am intrigued on how that's going to be implemented with gameplay or how the levels work out. And hopefully it's going to be more than just cutscenes with that kind of relationship.
I would hope it'd be more.
But I do like how the world is, how this new world is just there. There's no explanation for why it's there. They just find it as like, hey, you're playing it. More adventures.
Yeah.
Just like every Sonic game.
Yeah,
Yes.
sort of.
Just like how
you
we learned about, just like how we learned in Unleashed about 6 countries we didn't know the names of.
Yes.
We're back.
Okay, well, Chuck is back. I'll just continue hosting. Are you done, Game Freak?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, K-Canon.
Well, I do not expect too much from the story, though.
Okay, I'm back.
And after colors and generations and the whole thing, and Nintendo helping out, you know, the guys who are famous for always doing the same shit over and over. Mario. Well, I just don't know. I just don't expect much. It's a very kid-friendly story, so was colors. So I don't really expect anything amazing, anything that would take.
I'm
them
hoping
away.
that if it's the same writers as Sonic Colors, that they at least try to make it funnier and not so.
The same
cheesy.
what?
Same writers.
Oh.
Right, yeah.
I mean, you know, if it does, it's going to have just, you know, it's little comedy. I mean, like, I remember the kind of humor they tried putting in Generations, and that was completely predictable humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but it made some few things.
The
Few
only
things a
humor
little bit weird. Like, for example, they made with one statement they made actually Sonic and the Secret Rings canon, which was like what you know. So yeah, those games are
yeah. The only
They
thing
make
I
games
liked,
like The Secret Rings and The Black Knight canon.
yeah, pretty much.
the only
How
thing,
in K-Canon?
Well, Generations is canon, we know that, and the reference, the reference to genies from the Secret Rings, so makes it canon.
And Black Knight
K-Canon.
did art.
Well, I don't know if they didn't really reference the Black Knight.
They never say anything about Black Knight.
but it's in the
No, I
same.
mean, like, no, I mean, like, they took, I think they said the bat.
Guys, we're talking about Sonic Lost World here.
Okay,
Anyway, the only thing I liked about Generations humor was Eggman,
Doc?
the Eggman parts. So maybe if they do more of that in Sonic Lost World, I'd like it. That's what I'm trying to say, Blaze. Okay, you don't have to like.
we get a shot. Now, here's what you
Anyway,
All right, next part is
No, wait. Monkey hasn't said anything.
Oh, Monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey, what do you think of the story?
Okay, well, I think that the story is really like a basis for like it's to promote the gameplay because you know for this new game I think the gameplay is going to come first because you got your 6 bosses, you got you got your level, so I think there's just going to be a boss for every level, and
I think
the story's
maybe,
not,
like,
the story's
K-Canon's
not going to be
gonna
complex like Sonic Next Gen or 06, but like I don't think that's what we want in a Sonic game really, because like when they really try to sell the story, it's more like a fan fiction than a Sonic game. So yeah.
like that
Yeah,
whole
I
Sonic and Eggman thing.
Yeah, that
I just realized.
I think that's like really gimmicky. Like, yeah, when they focus on the gameplay, it really makes the story sound gimmicky. Yeah, but that's really it. I'll have to say. It's just the story is like comprised of gimmicks, and this is just another one. But I think the gimmicks really help with the gameplay. So
If I could say
Alright.
one thing more about the plot.
Okay.
If I could say one more thing about the plot.
Yeah.
Regarding it being quote unquote canon, how the hell, if this comes after Generations, how the hell can get Eggman get out of limbo?
Good question.
They,
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask this question. How does... Okay, I got something. let's move on to the next one. Graphics. And we're going to start with Shock again.
Okay.
Shock.
Graphics. Well, I think it looks good. Looks really great for Wii U at least. But some like the style, some of it just looks a little too Mario-ish, you know, like, and it looks like I mean, I'm sure they're not really trying to make it look like Mario since they've said that it's not influenced by Mario Galaxy, but it's looking a lot like Mario Galaxy in a way with the spherical levels and they also have like those trees look so circular. Everything looks blocky, and then like there's that one argument that Frosty brought up. If you look at some of the cutscenes, if you look at some of the screenshots, you can tell that Sonic's model isn't like made to complement the style of the game. It's just ripped out of Generations, and it kind of looks out of place. But I'm sure they'll fix it or something. Hopefully, I don't know.
It might be like a stock model.
I don't think they can rip a model from Generations. I mean, they've got to.
They always have to like make them look a little bit more polished.
Think like
that was that was for a 720 console, and we're talking about a 1080p console here.
Yeah, I think
isn't 360 technically 1080?
No, it's 720. PS3 and Xbox 360 are 720.
Anyway, are you done there with the graphics shot?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, what I think about the graphics then. About the Sonic thing, I think the reason why it looks like the Generation Sonic is because basically any Sonic ever since Unleashed has basically looked the same. Not counting the Rider series, but
not counting the Wii versions of Sonic.
Well, that too. But so I think that's why it looks so much like the Generation model, or it's just a stock model that they will replace once they make a new model. It's still early in the game to say anything. But so when I first saw like the first trailer, like the one that showed up Wheatley Hill, the graphics and the I'm gonna go a little bit into gameplay here, but the graphics and the gameplay of just that one level remind me a lot like Sonic Extreme, which made me very hyped at the game actually, because I wanted to play Sonic Extreme a long time ago. Actually, ever since I heard about it, I found out, it's cancelled. But so yeah, I don't really see Mario in that game. Like, I look at it and I see Sonic right away. Like, I don't see anything other than Sonic.
Like how people saw a bit of Mario in Sonic Colors.
Yeah, that too. I don't even see anything Mario related in that. Is this because it's just
Mario?
I think why people take so much comparison to that, because it feels like with all the added platforming that they've added, sense colors kind of gives that kind of Mario feel to it.
Well,
it's probably because of Mario Galaxy being a space game.
That's the thing that I think it is that whenever you play Mario Galaxy, it's in space, but then like Sonic Colors and Sonic Lost World look like they're in space.
Well, guess what, guys? Mario will have 2 space games. So yeah, you should stop comparing.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay, Game Freak.
When it comes to the graphics, well, I'm never one who judges games by graphics, except
neither am I. Actually.
Unless it has like that really good comparison to it. I do like how the graphics on the Wii U version, they just really stand out to me. Like, it has that nice balance of. It has that nice balance to me. It looks like it's really full-fledged in showing you its environment, and how, like, even when you're zooming through the entire level, it looks really cool. Like, I've seen a Rush level that, even when zooming through of it, looked really great to me. And looking at the 3DS version, even for the hardware limitations of that, I thought it looked really good, but like I can see it looking almost as good as like Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, or how the new Smash Bros. Game looks. And I say it's right up there with those games graphic wise. It just looks really good, despite how it looks to the high quality eye.
Okay.
Who was next? K-Canon was next.
Alright, I posted a link of a screenshot so you guys can look at it. I have to firmly disagree on the graphics. I must say they are actually quite inferior, if you ask me. It's...
Define.
I'm on it. Okay, first of all, the whole thing about the story, I kind of find it weird that there's a planet within another planet's atmosphere, because that's physically impossible, but who cares? I must say the graphics, they look underwhelming. I don't really see anything that's standing out too much. Like,
well, if you
also
can,
the whole art style, I don't feel, it really feels a lot blocky. It's extremely stylized, which is more Mario thing, and yeah, I just, it's extremely blocky. What you saw there is extremely stylized.
If you can see from, like, even that picture you just sent us, they keep trying to re-innovate the first levels of the original Sonic game, trying to make it look like how the original Sonic game did. Kind of like how, with most Mario platforming games, they always give us that same kind of feel to the first level in Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers.
I must say, I'm getting a bit tired of being hell.
Can I just quickly say, I'm looking at the model, and that is not the Generations model. I can see it by the shoes.
The shoes.
The shoes are lower poly, so it's not the Generations model.
Okay. If you look at the fishes, they really just have a reflection map, some shaders onto it, and it's really just a flat color. Also the water is really underwhelming. Look at the water underneath the bridge. You know? Look at the bridge itself. Look at the shade of the wood. I think Generations was a lot more detailed. A lot more.
It was on PS3.
Okay, I'll buy it.
I'm really impressed by it. I must say, it has a very cartoony look. It feels like a... Actually, it feels a bit childish, you know? I'm not someone that would say this game is key and this game isn't, but those robots, they don't really look like like robots that we know, you know? Everything is trying to be a bit more kid-friendly, and I don't really know if I like that, because they tried out with colors and it kind of backfired.
Can I just ask?
Platforming was fine, but I'm saying colors, the graphics, they look fine, but the acting was really challenged, so no one really liked that.
I mean, like, what about like the 3DS version?
The what? The 3DS version? I think for the 3DS, it's alright, you know? It's what I would expect, so the 3DS version is really good.
I haven't seen the 3DS version.
It looks actually very similar to the Wii U. Like,
okay.
You
like,
see a difference.
I'm looking at the screenshot, and it just came to my mind. Why are badniks still attacking Sonic if Eggman is working with Sonic?
I also asked myself that, it made no sense.
Nostalgia.
Or maybe Eggman is lying. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I just think that nostalgia card shouldn't be played anymore. I mean, we had Sonic Generations, it's alright, you know.
Well, like,
yeah, that was a big nostalgia card.
Yeah, but you can't pull the nostalgia card again right after.
Maybe I want to discuss more with that when we talk about the gameplay. Anyway.
Monkey.
Yeah.
It's your turn to talk about the graphics.
Alright, well, you know, for the Wii U, I don't think any game for the Wii U should be really heavily judged on graphics. Like, I mean, unless it's against, like, another Wii U game.
True.
I don't judge any games on the graphics.
I mean, yeah, the game can't look bad. So, really, what you want to judge the Wii U game on, like, its style. And it...
Like the art style, you mean?
yeah, just the art style that and I think the style that they present in this game, they really, I don't really play Mario games, but I do see some similarities to that. But it's not really a big deal. It's not like this is the first time Mario's ever stolen something from. I mean, Sonic's ever stolen something from Mario. I can't quote one, but I'm sure there's at least one thing. So that's really colors. Yeah, something about that later. But really the style's fine. It's not. People like Mario, so if they pick it up, pick the Sonic game up. So graphics wise, like technically, I like the opening cutscene. That looked really good, and if they have more of those, then that would definitely save the game. And the gameplay, I'd say it's just average. It's nothing really spectacular. So yeah, that's really my stand on it.
All right. So that's what we think about the graphics, but graphics isn't the way we should judge the game. If anyone says that, you're wrong. So let's go to what we should judge the game about: the gameplay. So Shock, you have the word. You have the word. You also have the world.
Okay. The gameplay looks okay. I'm glad the spin dash is back. I'm glad we're not using boost anymore. But like the run button is a bit iffy for me. I might like that okay, but I kind of wish it was still momentum based. But maybe it'll work out. I don't know. It would have been better, I think, if they would have stuck to the whole momentum thing. Also,
Momentum is hard.
What?
Momentum is hard for 3D. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not a portal.
Got anything else to add to that, Shock?
Possibilities of no characters or
I hope
Eggman.
Eggman's playable, and that sweet mountain, or not sweet, desert level, desert and desert.
The one
whatever.
with candy.
Yeah, it looks a
candy
lot
in it.
like Sweet Mountain, except it's more candy-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wisps. We forgot about the talk.
We'll talk about
Oh,
the
yeah,
levels. We'll talk about the levels later.
There are wisps.
Oh, okay. Yeah, levels.
It's gameplay, Blaze.
What?
Technically, the use of the wisp in the game is technically gameplay.
Yeah.
Well, we should talk about the levels later anyway.
Alright.
Gameplay.
Is that all, Sean?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so what I have to disagree with this with the run button because I agree with everything else. I like that there's no boosting instead and the spin dash back. I can hear myself and for someone's mic. But I like the run button mainly because how they made it. Because the first reason why they made the run button was because there are fans that complain about that Sonic is too fast. I'm not kidding. And I find, okay, that's pretty good for those who doesn't like to run all the time. And then, while running, you can do parkour. And that is worth it. Because you can't do parkour while walking normally.
Oh yeah, the parkour and the wall running. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you have to run. You have to run while to do parkour, which I think it's a good thing to do.
Yeah, it looks fun.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I agree with everything else Shock said about the gameplay. It's just the running button. So let's move on with Game Freak.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of 50-50 with the running button. I mean, I can understand why they made it how it is, because it kind of affects that whole momentum thing that most people complain about. So, it helps better with the platforming. Like how, because I remember playing through games like Unleashed or Generations, where like I would try to jump onto the platform that's like really small, and I would find myself just like leaping over it or completely missing it. I like how with the use of these buttons, it's easier for me to unveil to just go through that. And I think the parkour edition was a really good idea because the last thing anyone loves in a Sonic game, the last thing anyone would want to love in the Sonic game, is the sudden stop you get when you just run into a wall while full speed and like there's nothing to stop you from doing that. So with the addition of this parkour thing, it doesn't stop your running. You're still going, and it doesn't stop your progression in the level. I also like how when you run, Sonic has that little figure 8 thing like he does in Sonic CD. It's really funny.
Yeah, the way he's running.
Yeah, like how he runs. He does that figure 8 thing like he does in Sonic.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's a nice.
Okay, can I hear myself for your mic?
I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you had to add to that Game Freak?
I like how they changed it. I like how they altered the homing attack. Like, yeah, like how with other ones, you would always have to like stop and be in midair for like a millisecond before rushing to the other one. With this one, you just like boom, 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 down, or you just go.
Yeah, the homing attack looks really, really strong in this game.
I feel like it's smooth, more smooth than the last one.
The homing move.
Yeah.
I call it the homing attack my entire life, so it's homing attack.
Homing attack, yeah. That's what
is that it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, K-Canon.
The gameplay.
Oh dear.
Well, I think I actually don't know quite how to feel about it. Like, there are things in it that I like, and there are things that I don't like. The run button, I just know what's gonna happen.
People are going to forget that it's there.
I'm just gonna hold it constantly.
Uh-huh.
I think
Like
that's
I do with all
different
all pre-3D Mario games, you know.
I think they said they're like two different run buttons. One that just makes you like, jog, run or something like that, and then there's one that makes you sprint.
No, I think there's just one.
Oh.
Another thing is what I like is that finally the spin dash is back. That was something good. I'm happy with that. The boost was ridiculous. Another thing that I like is the wall running.
Yeah, that's really good.
That was
It's not like how like in Heroes or something where you just cling to the wall and you jump.
Yeah.
You run it.
I think the running is a very good thing that they implement. It's a lot better than anything they came up with else. The whole parkour thing, other than really running up walls and wall running, I don't see the point of it. Like, you can jump over ledges. Oh wow, great. I mean, you could just jump over them like normally. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, you could technically just jump over there, and it's faster than doing the parkour. So, and I don't know how much it will help you, like in 2D. If it really helps you that much, then what's the point again? Because then you can just hold forward or sideways to complete the level, because parkour will do the rest. But yeah, I really hope it's not like that. I hope they really pulled it up in the right way. What I don't like is that the map speak sections are back. I never liked that. I never did. Not in Unleashed, not in 06. Yes, I said Unleashed. Also not in Generations. I never liked those sections where you can't stop Sonic and you have to dodge the bullshit. I always thought it was stupid.
yeah, it is an aggravating section. It's definitely not for getting when you're trying to collect stuff.
And the whole thing about killing the momentum. That is a bummer to me. Like, it makes sense because gravity is local on this planet, so there is no real momentum going on, but I just still don't think that it was a good idea because that was the big thing about Sonic. That was the main thing. You know? And now they just, well, get rid of it and added the run button. That's literally what Mario did. So I just don't know how much of a good addition that is. Like, I think the momentum was better than really that thing. Even though it was harder, it truly was, but that was sort of the point of the game, you know? It was about gaining momentum. A hedgehog that's fast, that can curl to a ball, everything points towards that momentum thing. So I just don't see why they have to get rid of it. I really hope that you can get some physics when you're doing at least the spin dash, or else really...
The spin dash is the fastest way to go in the game.
Yeah.
It's walking, running.
Spin dash, okay, I get it. But
Walking, running, sprinting, spin dash.
I just hope that they really put some kind of physics for the spin dash. The homing attack is good. I think it's nice that you have now the choice to either do it bit by bit, or you just lock on and you know burst through everything. But you know what's funny? I feel like they updated on the adventure formula instead of updating from the generations. I mean, there are a lot of aspects here that are from adventure and not from the whole boost thing. So I think that's a good thing, but I really think they should have kept it adventure.
Like a type of the spin dash, or
huh?
Like what aspect of adventure do you see in here? Like other than spin dash?
The whole walking in 3D, the exploration factor, the platforming. Come on, it's obvious. Even the camera.
Okay.
The whole thing is like straight from adventure, you could say. And
and how the camera's zoomed out a little bit.
Yeah, it's. I think it's
so
a
everything.
good thing.
So everything pre Sonic Unleashed and Secret Ring.
Yeah, very much. But what I think is unnecessarily is this whole 2D thing. I don't know why everyone is trying to please those classic Sonic fans, guys, because they wouldn't agree with it, you know? They wouldn't still like the 2D because it's Green Eye Sonic. You can't please those guys. So I don't see the point of the 2D at all. Like they had like half a stage was 3D and the other half was 2D, and the next stage was completely 2D. Man, I don't know, man. I hope it's not another colors, you know.
I'm starting to think you didn't like the classic Sonic levels and generations.
Yeah, I think even classic Sonic just came back because of the classic fans.
Well, it was the 80th anniversary, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was okay. It was fine, but
That was
when
good.
you saw classic Sonic, but you didn't see Adventure Sonic, you just leave out that whole thing, you know, that whole formula.
Game.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
in the
you want
game.
spin dash? Forget you.
Yeah, I think Spin Dash was always better than the boost.
Yeah.
Now, it's the win.
Like, whenever I play Sonic 1 and 2, I always just spin dash. Not because in 2,
you
because
don't
I
spin
got
dash
the
in 1.
fucking... In
You
1,
don't
I
spin
always
dash.
spin dash. I always spin dash in Sonic Adventure 1.
Oh,
Like,
Adventure One. I thought you meant
I
Sonic
didn't really
1.
use
You're
it
like,
that
you can't
much,
spin that.
actually.
But when it comes to Sonic Adventure 2, they nerfed it. They really did. You had to hold down a button in order to use it. Like, you had to hold down, wait a second, and oh, there it is. No thanks. I'd rather have it to be instantly.
Well,
I think
it's
it was
also-
because it was
I thought-
too visible.
I thought the spin dash thing with Adventure 2 was the exact same as Adventure 1.
No,
Well,
it
no, it wasn't.
It had a delay. It had a
Kinda
delay.
the same.
It had a 1 second delay before you could use it.
I think that was okay. I think that was fine because in Adventure 1 was really abusable. You could just
I think
That's
the
what I
reason
like.
maybe the reason people think they nerfed the spin dash in 2 is because there's not much room to use it compared to 1.
I think they didn't want you to abuse it in Adventure 1. I think they didn't want that. I think that wasn't planned, so they just fixed it.
The fact that you have to use the spin dash in order to charge up your ring spin dash?
Yeah, that was stupid.
Okay, we're getting off topic there.
Yeah,
Back to Lost World.
Are you downloading the gameplay K-Canon?
yes, I'm pretty much done with the gameplay.
Okay.
I have not seen the boss battles yet, so I can't tell.
I don't think any of us have.
But
Yeah.
there's
I like the
for Buster.
Yeah, Monkey, your turn.
Yeah, monkey.
Okay. I don't have much to say on the gameplay. But I think
Okay, moving on. I'm just kidding.
I think Sonic gameplay is always really been different. I mean, it's different in every game, so you just gotta wait to play it. I don't know. That's it.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Shock, you are back with the world. With
Wait.
the levels.
One thing.
Wait, what?
Boost to win.
What?
Boost to win. You don't really boost to win though.
Okay.
There's no one loses to win. It's been as a win.
No. It's always.
Anyway, can I hear myself again?
Do you think you can spin dash constantly, like spam it like in Video 1 or not?
I don't think so. It didn't look good.
But I only need to use it once. Anyway, Shock, your turn to talk about the levels. Finally.
Okay. Well, the first one is kind of iffy about because it looks a lot like Green Hill Zone, but at least they're trying to make it look different than it did in Generations. At least it looks like a different take on Green Hill Zone, and I kind of like it. But I'm kind of wondering, like, what's up with the level design? Because, like, okay, it's spherical, and you can walk around it and go underneath it, and like run on the underneath part of the level. I'm like, and whenever I saw someone do that in the video, I'm like what's down there? It looks like there's like only like a few rings maybe, and that's it. You might as well just stay where you are when you play on the start of the level. So I wonder what.
You want us, Doug?
Sorry. So I wonder what how the running around a sphere and being able to walk around underneath the level, how that's gonna play into the game, and that hopefully will make the game more interesting for exploration and such. The desert level looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, it's kind of like Sweet Mountain, but I don't mind that too much because at least it looks different than Sweet Mountain. Sweet Mountain had a bunch of different things going on. It had different architecture. This one actually looks more like more like a candy level, and so
the desert level is more candy, whereas Sweet Mountain is more dessert.
And I kind of like the funny thing, like it says desert, but like there's both a desert and a dessert, right?
Yeah.
Kind of a joke on the word.
No, it's dessert. It just has one S, so it's dessert. So people just got it wrong at first.
Oh.
Dessert.
Well, I mean, the 2D parts, I kind of wish they didn't do 2D, but I'm not gonna nag on it too much. Maybe we'll get more 3D. Like they have this whole going around on a sphere thing. I haven't seen any other levels though besides the first one in Desert.
Is that it?
Yes.
I don't think any one of us has seen any other levels.
I've seen levels.
Yeah, I only seen Windy Hill and then Desert Hill, Desert Ruins, so it's 2 and 3, I think it was.
What's Windy Hill?
Windy Hill's level.
That's the first level.
Okay.
That's like Green Hill looking one.
But what I think about
Does that mean there's gonna be a tornado in that level, like in Windy?
I have no idea. I don't care at the moment.
I doubt.
I doubt it.
I'd like
It's
to
not.
see that
It's not called Tornado Hill.
I know, but there was a tornado in Windy, whatever, and Sonic
Valley.
Windy Valley.
Yeah. Just because it says windy and it does not mean there's a tornado shock.
I know. I want something that's interesting.
Anyway, my turn to talk. Thank you.
You just want
what I
something
think
that's stuck in this game,
Freak.
don't you? Sorry.
What I think about the levels that I've seen, I think I would mention that Windy Hill reminds me of Sonic Extreme. I can't really say anything else except it's Sonic Extreme, and it looks like Green Hill Zone. And yeah, it's a lot of like going around in a circle, and Sonic is completely screwing with
Yeah,
gravity.
I forgot to mention that it looks like Sonic Extreme influenced.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier, but yeah, so not really much I can say about Windy Hill. It's the desert of the surfed ruins. Either way, what I think about Act 2, it's candy. Um, it's candy. That's all I can say. I can't really say anything else. And the third one, I had no idea what to say. It's like you're constantly running. You can't stop running, and it's basically just like a get scoring level. You like get as much points as you can. Like get as much range as possible. Hit as many enemies as possible. It's just that. You go around. You also go around like a hexagon. So yeah, so far the levels are interesting, but I need more levels to decide what I think about them all. Game Freak.
Okay, the first thing I can say about the levels, like from all the levels they've shown us so far, because they've shown us 2 different acts from the same zone. I'm gonna say, and they said they were completely different from each other. And I like that they said that just because there are multiple zones, I mean, not multiple zones, multiple acts in the same zone, they're not going to be the same. Like, Windy Hill Act 2 is not going to look anything like Act 1 is going to look like. I like that they're adding more variety for each main zone. So I feel like that would bring, more variety into the game compared to how other games do it. I like how at the end of each level, the goal is not a ring anymore. It's not a freaking goal ring anymore. It's a capsule, just like in Sonic 2. I like that.
It's Sonic 2 capsule as well. That's awesome. Oh, I forgot to mention. It's kind of a part of the. I think we all forgot to mention this, by the way. You can continue talking very soon, Game Freak. But like, I only seen this in this route 1, that 2. And it's basically like they're smaller capsules scattered around the level, and if you hit them and then hit the final capsule, you'll get more points for rescuing more flickies. I think that is really nice.
Yeah, like with the enemies in this game, they put the flickies back into the enemies, like how like in the early games or like in Sonic Adventure, the Sonic Adventure games. When you defeat an enemy, you get an animal in it, or a flicky in this case. Throughout the levels, you can collect flickies by bashing enemies, or finding these mini capsules throughout the level and collecting them there, as well as collecting the main capsule at the end goal. So I really like that, but I just don't know how it's going to work with the game. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is yet. I like how. I think I know what that dash level you were talking about with how you can't stop. If I'm correct, the one I saw it reminded me of like Honeybee Galaxy from Mario Galaxy. I don't remember the name of the galaxy. Because I remember it being like all the tunnels you were going through looked like a bunch of bee combs. And like how you were just like zooming. You were technically going vertically down the entire time. You were literally just running downhill on this wall. That's pretty much what that level was. I just like how they've designed these levels. They're very unique from one another, and I'm going to really like what the other levels look like in the future.
Alright. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, K-Canon.
Alright, for the first level, Windy Hill, I didn't like quite the design of the level, or better said, the graphical looks of it, like how it looked. But I do like that it has a bigger feel to it, like it felt bigger, a lot bigger, that you could explore it, and yeah, that felt a lot better than sometimes even Generations. what I did, another thing that I liked was the background in the 2D level. It was very abstract and kind of felt like the special stages from Sonic 1, but less brain scrambling. But well, yeah, I'm kind of find it funny that they implemented something like that there as well, but because it's kind of weird with the location, but I think it's still interesting. I like that they put a lot of variety in the levels. Like each act will be different. I think that's a good thing. Variety is always good. Something I forgot to mention about gameplay is that I don't like how the friends are not playable again. It's like I don't know why they keep doing that.
Because most people don't like them compared to just wanting to play as Sonic. You can't expect it.
Well, they had now
Well,
like
they're
how many
fine.
games? Like 3 or 4 or 5? I don't know. I think it's kind of time that the friends should be back now.
You can't expect them all to act like Sonic 3 in the adventure game.
Well, I think that the Mock Speaks section was kind of. I just don't like this idea. I don't like it. It's bad for the level. It's bad for everything. I think they just need to stop trying to make some kind of Mock Speaks sections. It's stupid. It doesn't work too well if you ask me.
It's like it's supposed to keep you on edge, you know. Or like, just pay attention to this game. Otherwise, you're gonna miss as much stuff that zoom past you. It's like, oh, you missed that. So you tell.
I like.
It just wants to make sure you're paying attention to the game.
Well, why would you stop paying attention to a game that you're currently playing? It's weird. But anyways, I think that the level design took a better direction than anything it took before. Like, even its Windy Hill is sort of better even than Generations design, which was very linear. But what I liked about Generations was that there were parts in it which felt very vast and explorable, or you had these large areas. Like, for example, the entering of Rooftop Run, or that field place of City Escape. That felt very vast and big, and it only makes me feel like, why isn't the game always like this? You know, I really wish they did that, but well. So that's pretty much all I can say about the levels. Yeah, period. That the design may not be too good, but if they keep up with the whole 3D thing and don't revert too much to the 2D and don't do the freaking Max Peak sections anymore, then they got me. Then I'm sold.
Okay, is that all you gotta say?
Yep.
Monkey.
Alright, Monkey.
Alright, finally. Well, let's look at this thing here. We got, I'm looking at a picture. What it looks like to me that they're trying to do is they have, like tube-shaped levels, but which really, like, kind of cylinder levels, so like you can, it's not just running straight through anymore. This gives you like the best of 2D and 3D, like Sonic Adventure, where you could, you could run around in like a hub, but it's still kind of linear, like Sonic, like the classic Sonics, and like I said before about the graphical look, it doesn't really matter. It's more about style to me, and to me, it looks like they've got their style down. So that's really all I've got to say about that.
Classic Sonic wasn't really linear. You could go up the higher or high levels and mid levels and lower levels.
But it's like, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
What I'm trying to,
you still ran friends to the right most of the time, but there were some like levels where you had to.
Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is like
different paths.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like you're not. It's like you're going straight across the screen. And with this, there's like, you can go straight, but there's like you can go to the right and climb up a wall, and then you'll just have like a different experience, you know. Um, you know, it doesn't. Yeah, that's all we got to say really.
All right.
So are we? Yeah, that's all. It's okay. Last. Now a little bit more questions. These are simple questions for all you guys, and I'm gonna go in the same order again. But after this time, I'm gonna go last. So first order. Yeah. Not first. First question. Will you be getting the game? Shock.
If I can get a Wii U, yes.
Alright, Game Freak, will you be getting the game?
Yes, I think I'm planning on getting the Wii U and the 3DS version.
Okay, then you can skip question 2.
Alright.
Okay, K-Canon?
Yeah, I think I would get the game. If I get the Wii U, then I'll get the game. So,
Alright. Okay, well, okay, I think I should just grab question 2 right away. It was basically which version. Monkey.
Yeah. Which version?
No, like if you would buy the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the game, but probably for 3DS because I'm gonna get one soon. So yeah, whenever that comes out.
And yeah, I'm gonna be getting game for the 3DS if I get a 3DS first when it comes out, or for the Wii U if I have a Wii U when it comes out.
It depends on which console I have, though. I don't know which. I want to get the Wii U version.
Yeah, Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U version is the one I want as well.
I have both the 3DS and the Wii U. I mean, like, if I don't get both of them, I'm going to at least rent what I don't have. But I'm still gonna I'm still gonna play both the games, no doubt.
Good. And final question. This is more for the viewers, like the only viewers we have that watching this. Since the Deadly Six are obviously based on the 7 deadly sins, can Shock be kind to say them all? I don't know them.
Let me think what those are. Let's see. Gluttony, lust, wrath,
envy,
sloth.
Here, I got it. Gluttony, lust, sloth, envy, and pride.
That's fine.
And wrath.
Yeah.
And then there's also greedy.
Greed, and we don't know who
So,
Greed is yet.
Which I think we've all included Eggman.
No. Okay, that's our theory. But okay, so all the other ones are all the Deadly Six. So our question to you guys that are watching, if there's someone watching, who do you think is the 7th sin? Greed. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. What?
I vote that our next discussion, even if it's short, it's about
Short. This has been going on for like about an hour now.
I didn't say this. I didn't say this was short. I said that if the next discussion is short, like we should discuss about Sega leaving out Sonic's friends as playable.
Haven't you done that since a long time ago?
What?
Yeah.
Let's just end the video.
Okay.
So thank you guys for watching, and see you whenever we do something.
Yes. See you later.
I love you.